Hey, I just got in from sitting on the balcony, reading a bit. Started reading a new book, or it's not new at all. Actually, I've had it for quite many years. Probably 5, 6, 7, 8 years now or something. I think it's around 6 years, I would guess, but I'm not really certain. But it seems interesting. Unfortunately, it's a translated book. It's written in English originally, but I got the translated version because, as I said, I got them quite many years ago, and I got it as a gift too. So I didn't actually have any control of over that. Very unfortunate. I got a little bit disinterested when I realized that it's a translated book because most likely it will be worse than the original version, but as long as I enjoy it, it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, something. Oh, I bit my tongue a little bit. Mm. Ah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So something I've been thinking about and something I've been meaning to do this with this for a good while, but something I'm going to start putting a bigger focus on in my life is being more concise. It's something I actually used yesterday, I think, the word concise, or the day before. And I just watched, yeah, it was yesterday. Just watched through my video I did yesterday because I haven't actually watched through my videos, the last 2, 3 videos I uploaded. And it's also like doing them is really interesting because then I have an element of learning from that, just doing it. But after, I also tend to learn a few new things, notice things I do which I like and don't like, and a little bit like rate my not my experience but my performance of the video to some extent. But yeah, I used the word concise in that video, and when I watched it, I was like, "What? Concise? Did I don't barely know what that is." Like I needed to actually go and Google it and check it up what the definition of it was. But I used it correctly. It's something I've noticed I do a lot more than I think. I use words that I don't. I've just learned them simply, and I don't really understand them, but I do really understand them too. But it's just interesting learning a new language as English and having those epiphanies of realizing that you know words you barely know that you know. Whoa, that that sentence though. Concise or not? Not quite certain. I'm not certain. Yes. It's also another word I can't come up with it. Oh, obligated and obliged. Same thing. Wasn't 100% certain what it meant, but I've been used both those words in succession in my other video. And I used them correctly, but I was uncertain if they were used correctly. But as I said, they were. That's not concise. So, yeah, to become more concise, I'm going to start reading and writing more, something I've been thinking about doing for a while. But yeah, it's something that for sure will help me. Also, this has helped me a lot doing this exact thing, vlogging, speaking to myself to camera in an empty room, and yeah, it's. I see my cons. I don't know the right form to use. If I'm being concise, never mind. I don't know the word simply, or how to put it in the way grammatically I was thinking about. But yeah, being more concise, it's something I've been struggling with my whole life. I noticed that a lot of people lose attention in what I say because I'm not concise. And that sucks. Because that's how my brain works. I like to be just this free of thought, constant streaming consciousness. I elevate that and do it even more in this form because then I want to talk constantly, no stops, no interruptions. I just want to have this steady flow of words as much as possible. And it's hard to be concise then because you need to think ahead of what to say, but I can't really do that at the same time as I'm constantly speaking. I'm getting better at it, but it's still hard, and I have a lot more to improve in the subject. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love learning things, and something I want to learn is climbing. Probably gonna start in an actual like gym, climbing gym I think they're called. Just a climbing wall inside simply with these seatings or grips that's put up on a wall simply because it's I'm probably not gonna start that before I'm done with before I move back to Stockholm because I don't think there's anywhere I can climb around here without traveling a long way. And it's too expensive at the moment too, I believe. But I don't know. I haven't really checked in to the whole thing, but I watched a few videos yesterday that just got me really interested in starting climbing. I just thought it was pretty amazing to see. They did both like actual climbing with safety gear. They have the ropes and the bolts and stuff. The chains or whatever to call them. I didn't pick up a lot of words of it yesterday. I haven't watched enough climbing yet to know the terms in English. But yeah, it's just I want to improve a lot of things. I want to get better at speaking. I want to get better at writing. I want to get better at expressing myself overall. Something I also want to get better at is improvising. This is improvising to some extent, but in high school, we had this class you're supposed to pick. It's either drama in the sense of theater drama, not any other drama, but theater class basically music and arts in the sense of arts of painting and stuff like that. Yes, so I picked the theatrical class, very very focused on actually improvising, and it was so much fun. I had a great time doing that. I'm apparently quite good at it too. If I can brag a little bit about it, I were probably maybe the best in class even, but top 3 about there. I just thought it was very fun to do, but I also had my anxiety also stopped me from going there. I was very anxious of the going there to the classes, and I didn't always go there. It's overall for me with classes, but when I have anxiety. But that one, the anxiety was quite a bit stronger, or yeah, I had more anxiety just thinking about going to that class. And I found that interesting that I did. I don't quite know why I reacted like that still, but I believe it's also in the sense of you need to perform, and for me it's very important to perform as well as possible, and yeah, so it just got a bit little bit anxious because you're in a group. I started to know the group and better and better, but it's very, it's very, it's something that I got very anxious about is showing that side, just improvising something random. Sometimes you don't even know what's coming out of your mouth because you're just going with it to land something out, to get something out. But it was cool. It was cool because it was a very supportive aura in that room. I don't like the word aura in that sense, but I will just go with it. But yeah, so that helped a lot being in that positive manner, or the positive manner that was in that room, or that company rather. It was, yeah, very positive in the sense of people would laugh with you rather than at you necessarily and stuff like that. And I just thought it was very fun doing that. So yeah, for that we had after we had that class for half a year or a year or something. I can't remember how long we did it, but we had a little bit. I don't know what it's called, but we were basically competing in improvisation, improvising. Yeah, you know what I mean. We were competing in it. We had a few different tasks and games we were supposed to do, and I can't remember how the winners got elected, but my team won, and a lot of people, mostly my friends though, but a lot of people that I know fairly, just not accomplices, people you know, but not really. I can't come up with the word right now, but at least they told me, a few people told me that apparently I was the best at that thing. So that's quite nice hearing. It's necessarily not true, but it's just nice getting praise for stuff, especially when you just gotten into it. But when I was a child, I did a lot of like theater based stuff. I was just really interested as a child. Did a lot of plays I came up with, and at a really early age, like around 5, and before that even. It died out somewhere. I can't remember when it died out, but I didn't do it when I was like 8, or I don't think I did anything of that sort by then at least, which is quite sad. Like I would love to have the compete or continuing doing that just by my own accord. But I don't know. Something triggered me to stop, I guess. Or for some reason I stopped at least. I never really know how to act when I blow my nose when I'm doing these because I need to do it quite often because I'm constantly not constipated because that's only when that's not the word I'm looking for. Or maybe no, it doesn't go for the sinuses and stuff like that. I think that's only when it comes to bad digestion or too good or however you want to see it. Yeah, but I'm very blocked constantly or fairly blocked, and my nose is running almost every day because I've got allergies and I've just got a sensitive nose overall, especially when it starts getting cold out. Also, it starts running a lot, and before the summers were good for me because yeah, then it's hot and nice outside, but Then I started getting allergies like hay fever. And not from hay per se, as far as I know. It might be hay fever I actually have, but it's some kind of pollen at least. And it sucks. It feels like you're basically waking up hungover every day and high on something really fucking shitty that just makes you feel slow in the head, and it's fucking terrible. Allergies fucking sucks. And I was spared from them a big part of my life, but not anymore, motherfucker. I don't know why I added that, to be honest, but it felt right. It felt right. Well, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna do this quickly, actually. Try to be more concise. And I think doing these shorter should help with that, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go and do some chores and stuff. I'm gonna first do the dishes what I got in the sink soaking. I don't know. I'm feeling so strange today. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. I need to address that too. That my anxiety has been so fucking great lately. Or in the sense that I haven't felt much of it. I've been quite spared of it. I also watched a video 1 or 2 weeks ago saying that you shouldn't address it as my anxiety. I shouldn't see it as a part of me or something like that. I felt it. I think the channel's called or Depression to Expression, and it's had some good things, but I had a very hard time with the delivery. It felt a little bit too upbeat, to jump and skippy, and everything's happy. Let's blow this anxiety away. Not in that sense, but it felt a little bit forced, and I hate when things feel forced, especially when it comes to YouTube. I wonder if I'm forcing stuff too much, if I'm being perceived as it sometimes. But sometimes it's good to force things, in the sense of practice, since everything can't come naturally. And that's how it is. Well, I'm going on for way too long now because I get into other things to speak about, and that's nice, but no. No, sir. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good day. Take care.